Yo, what's going on, people? Welcome to your Red Talk, sponsored by the One Football app. You already know the drill. Scroll down, links in the description. Make sure you download the app for your up-to-date footballing news. And yeah, it was a big one today. So let's get the man them in the building. You already know what time it is. What are you man saying?
Yo, the 4-4 with a 4-4. You get me? Yeah, it's a shot. Yeah. 4 doors with a 4-4.
Yo, Saeed kicked in the doorway with the 4-4. Is that you, Saeed?
Oh, bro,
all right, okay. Okay.
Gas
all
mute,
right.
blood.
Let's go, man. Mr. United Central. Let's go.
Easy
happy,
pamming,
man.
Easy pamming, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? What you man saying? Statman, start at the top. What you saying, my G?
All I'm saying, if I'm too gassed in this video, don't blame me. Listen, I know it's Istanbul, but some of the football we played in the first half was just the creme de la creme.
It was crispy still. Not gonna lie. It's extra crispy. Some of the football, do you know what I'm saying? Cavani looked decent in the first half, coming short, little give and goes. Do you know, bro? He was looking all right still. Not gonna lie.
He held the ball up well as well. That's one thing he did as well. After there was a pass in the second half, I think it was Fred who fired it into him at like mid-drive, and he managed to hold it up and lay it off. And I was like, rah, even if you would have given that away, I would have even blamed you. I would have said the pass, but that's what good strikers do. They can turn average balls into good balls and good balls into great balls, etc., etc. But yeah, man, like StatmanBains said, yo, the movement, especially in the first half, fluid, attacking, intent. We created so many opportunities and chances. That's the Manchester United we want to see. And the attacking players are there. You know what I'm saying? That's what we want to see. That's why Saeed's on there, gas, you know what I mean? Came on there quoting Biggie and that. About kicking the doorway.
Kicking the doorways, mate. You know what I'm saying, man? Listen, we got what we wanted tonight. We wanted good football. You know, we wanted Donny, we wanted Bruno, we wanted that interchange, we wanted that quick football. You know what I mean? It's just a shame that it's not every week, man. And we got to gas while it lasts, you feel me? You know them ones there, bro. Like it's like your relative, you've not seen them in a while, and they come for about 2 weeks and then they go. You know what I mean? You have to embrace them moments. You know them ones there before we get because there was two sides of it. Let's be real. There was two sides to tonight. There was a side that said without Bruno and Rashford, the whole team just collapses in it, and it looks like we're not really playing as a team, and the system is flawed. Another side of it is that, you know what, when they were there, when they were on top, it was scintillating. Yes, the opposition is poor, but you got to play what's in front of you. And I felt tonight, for me, 35 minutes here, we were scintillating, and I like that, man. I just hope this carries on, because I know it won't carry on. That's why I'm saying
scintillating.
Scintillating, man. Man's got a vocab today. Come on.
Yo, Saeed has really, because he's got the headset on, is coming with the Chris Kamara talk. I fucks with it.
Come on,
that's my guy. Yes, Chris Kamara.
Man. Sign me up.
Serious, yo, man said scintillating, you know.
Scintillating, man. What are you telling me?
Bruv. Big up everyone inside. Make sure you smash the like on the way in. Do you know what I mean? Let us know where you're watching from, and let us know who your man of the match was in the comments. Get those likes up. You got over 1,000 in here already, bro. It's coming up quickly. This thing's doing a madness. It's not showing me the YouTube comments.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how come?
Yeah, it's not, but I can see them. So I've got them on the other screen, innit? So it's only showing the Twitch comments in here. I don't know why. Do you know what I mean? So I'm gonna read out the YouTube comments from the YouTube stream anyway. You get me? So it's calm. Man saying Donny Masterclass here. The Dutch Paul Scholes.
That's what my title of the video was. My video.
Yeah, man saying Masterclass. Then I'm saying Dutch Zidane, Van der Beek, man of the match. Let me go through these things.
Van der Beek was cold.
Big up from Croatia. Flawless in these hats. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. That's me, man. You're going to get used to it, man. That's me, man. Innit? If you've watched me, you know, man, always, that's my thing, man. You'll see me, whether it's a beanie, whether it's a bucket hat, you get me, whether it's a snapback, whatever, innit? It's just my thing, you feel me?
That's what I'm saying. Man saying Bronx, New York, Bruno, man of the match. Joe Berg, South Africa, Donny, man of the match. Bruno, man of the match.
Surely.
Big up, lads. South Africa in the house.
Let's
know
go.
what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's a magic. Man of the match, Donny. Rochdale's in the house. No, I'm saying it's mad. Bruno's class, Van der Beek, man of the match. That Bruno goal reminded me of Scholes of a Scholes volley, bro. Yeah, it was.
That was in the air though. That was
but the way Scholes can strike it on the half like that, you know, with a bit more control. But Bruno clapped that. Whew, As soon as he caught that, bro,
Cold.
chicken zinger blood, like it's gone, innit? Like gone.
You ain't
saw him-
catching that.
We saw him do that a
Cold.
couple times against West Brom, and it didn't work out. But today, it's like, the strike.
Yeah, flew in. Like you say, keep it even, smell it.
Yeah, he didn't.
Know what I
He
mean?
didn't. No, I mean, chat here saying coming from a Villa fan, this result shows that Ollie's underachieving with this squad. Bro,
course.
the football that we played in the first half just shows, yeah, that the crap football we've been watching all season, we don't need to be watching that, innit? If they had a proper coach, these men would be able to move the ball like that every week. There's no reason why. Like, bro, we've seen that they have it in them.
Yes, we've seen it before. We've seen it against Leipzig as well. Like there's a few. We've seen it against Newcastle. There's a few games that have shown it, and that's why I think we all get so frustrated because we know it's there. It's not a lack of quality. That's if it was a lack of quality, we'd all be like, okay, let's go into the transfer market. But today, especially the first half, even the second half, though, even Greenwood came on and had 3 or 4 very good opportunities. You know what I'm saying? And that. So
And the difference was Donny
Dan
van
James
de
out here
Beek,
scoring.
bro. Like both games, this
quality.
game and the Leipzig, it's Donny. He's the only common denominator. He's the only player that was playing in both games.
Exactly. For me, people will say Bruno was man of the match tonight, but I think Donny's overall performance tonight, mate. Like you said, what did he do, Donny, with the pass? You get me? The spin on that pass, bro.
Bruv,
Just
the
let
top
it off.
spin on the ball that he played,
spin. Yeah.
to Greenwood was mad. Because people think, that a good pass is just a pass getting to where it's meant to be. But the way he put the top spin on that pass, so Greenwood could run onto it and then slide it across to James, blood. Like, you could tell the way he shaped up his body before he passed it. He didn't just hit the ball through, bro. Do you know what I mean? He shaped up his body and he just caressed it, bro, and put the spin on the top of it so he didn't get away. It was beautiful.
We need to big up
Played it
Edison
with
Cavani
purpose.
for that as well, though.
Oh,
Edison
yeah.
Cavani played that pass
Yes.
to Donny.
Oh, the
Edison
layoff.
Cavani today.
The layoff, the layoff from Cavani. That's proper, like, old school centre forward play. Back into my man and just as a wall and just knock it off as the pivot up there. Do you know what I'm saying?
His pass accuracy
Quality.
today was 95.8%.
Mad thing, innit?
Cavani.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cavani. I'm not gonna lie, though.
He rarely gave the ball away.
Yeah.
At the
Go
end,
on. Here we go, Saeed. Go on.
No, I'm not saying, but towards the end when we didn't have the ball, it looked similar like Falcao back in the day, you feel me? But for most of it, though, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Cavani showed me tonight. I'm not saying straight away he's in and he's head of Martial, but you know what? He showed me that we've got something, we've got an option, man. We've got a real option, not a Gallo option, we've got a real option, man. Because he was doing bits tonight. He gave space tonight. He gave a lot of space, man. He reminded me a little bit of Berbatov because Berbatov used to give that space for Ronaldo and them, man. Used to let them go past him. You get me? It reminded me a bit of Berbatov. Not in his prime, but a little bit about him. And I thought, you know what? He can be utilized, man. Just well is well. You know what I mean? Don't just throw him in a game when we're losing 2-0 and expect him to do wonders. You got to bring him in and bed him in, man. You feel me? Like tonight, 90 minutes. You know what I mean? Let's do that, man. You get me? Old fashioned, man. Old fashioned number 9. Big up, get me 187.
Yeah. Young YouTube comment. Young Ab said Tellers is way better than Shaw. Jason said Daniel James man of the match. I'm sure he's trolling us.
My burner account.
Daniel James propaganda. I'm for it, man. I'm for it.
Yo,
Man. Someone said
Daniel James. Let's say big up,
someone,
though. Come on.
Yeah. I'm glad. I was very happy that he scored. If someone needed to score a goal, it was definitely him. And I seen a tweet saying goals in the Champions League since 2017. Daniel James 1, Arsenal 0. I love that. That's what social media is great for.
That's a great stat.
I love that, yo. I love that, yo.
That's an absolute madness.
for it.
Social quote here. I'm not gonna lie, this looks like a quote that a fan would make.
Yeah.
Bruno showed he
100%.
can do more than score penalties. Why do you care about that, Oli, bro?
He should know that it's more than that, though.
But why does he care, bro? Why is he reading social media? You're the Manchester United manager. Like, why do you care? Like, a comment like that to me, shows me that this guy is not in the right mental space to be managing my football club. Why does he care about something like that? Do you know what I'm saying?
Rattled, isn't it? He's rattled.
No, but why does he care? It's such a needless comment, bro. We've just won the game 4-1.
Listen, I think that's just a response to you with how much you criticize
he's been watching the Rants, you know.
But, bro, the thing is, that's the dumbest thing ever, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, man, what's he responding to? You're a Manchester United manager, bro. We just won the game. Who cares, bro?
I think it's just to reaffirm that he's got a player like that. You feel me? He's trying to be, you know what I mean? He's trying to show that he's got the players there that he needs to.
But he's just sucking man. He's just sucking man off. But my thing is, you don't.
Bro, he's the one that's giving him his job.
No, but
That's
bro,
the reason why he's in the
but
job.
my thing is, yeah, you're a manager. Your job is to get the whole team playing well, bro. You know them ones.
Yeah,
Yeah,
facts,
yeah,
not just one player. Yeah,
not
yeah.
just one player. Your manager, you as the manager, it's your whole job to make sure the whole team's on song, bro. Right now, you're hanging onto your job, yeah, game by game on a thread. Do you know what I'm saying?
I think we all
you're
know this,
worried,
though. Yeah.
and you're worried about how he scores his goals, bruv. You should be more
I think
worried
we all know this,
that no one else is scoring enough goals. You know, like
I
that.
think we do know. Yeah, we all know this though, because I've said this before. We've just won 4-1. It was a tough group. People was calling this the group of death. United are in such a strong position with 2 games left to only need a point to get out of the group, which would be an achievement for him and the players. If I was him, I'm not concerned about that. That's how you know Ollie's not confident in backing his own managerial ability. If I'm the manager and I've been given that job, just concentrate on results. That's how you shut everybody up.
You know what he should have said?
That's it.
You know what he should have said? He should have said, I know Bruno's abilities. You don't need to tell me that. That would have been the response you put in
but
word.
it depends on what the question was asked. But either way, man don't need to talk about it.
Yeah, it's
course.
needless. You just won 4-1.
It's so needless. We just won 4-1. That shows me that your head's not in the right place. You know them ones.
He's on attack mode, though, isn't it? He's on attack mode.
But you see this whole victim thing that Ollie does, yeah? It's like allow it. It's like when he said to Van Persie, you took my shirt from me, you won't take anything. Bro, shut up, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, bro, why are you saying that, bro? Like, do you know what I mean? It's just like, why everyone's picking on me, bro? Because you're shit. That's why everyone's
No, but to be fair,
me.
it depends what the question was. Like, he could have been asked, Bruno only scores penalties. And he might have said it in a jokey way. You never know. We need to know the
true say context is key. Yeah, context is key.
Bruv, I would have said nothing. If man said that to me, I would have just smiled, innit? And just said, cool with it.
No, but you could have smiled and just said it in a jokey way.
Yeah, but context is key.
Ollie's always got bare jokes. That's my problem with him. Even when we lose, he's got jokes. Man's talking about someone moved the goalpost overnight. Do you know what I'm saying, bruv? He's got way too many jokes, bruv. Like, the funniest thing about Ollie is his managerial style, bruv.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like Zlatan was saying, yeah? He was like,
see that rant.
When we're winning, yeah?
Old, man. There's people like you out here, yeah.
Man said the biggest
joke is his managerial career.
We'll be losing 3-0 and Ollie's sitting down looking at iPad, but we're winning and all of a sudden he's up doing flipping hand gestures. Blood, we're 3-0 up. Like, why are you doing hand gestures now, bro? It's a bit late. When your team needed you on the sideline, do you know what I'm saying? You're just playing Candy Crush.
Yeah, we might as well call this Ollie out show, man. Come on.
But I'm just saying, bro. Like, we've just won a game, yeah, and instead of this Bray, yeah, coming out, yeah, and telling us something we don't know.
Yeah, I know.
But you don't tell us something we don't know.
Yeah, one thing I give him props for though is that lineup. Like, I seen the 11 and I was like, whoa. I was like, right, Ollie picked this 11. I expected the 4-2-3-1 with the 2 DMs, but he did what we wanted to do. Why did I expect the 4-2-3-1 with the 2 DMs? Because that's what he normally does. So that's why I was expecting it. So the fact that he didn't do that.
Think about this.
Go on.
We had to win this game. The next 2 games are PSG and Leipzig, 2 games that we are by no means guaranteed to get anything from. So
no guarantee.
This was the must-win game. And as you said before, yeah, if you're going to go into a gunfight with someone, go into a gunfight when you know that you've got a flipping Uzi and they've got a pistol, blood. You got the bigger gun. Hey, listen, I'll fancy myself in a shootout when you got Demba Ba and Nasser Chadli up front.
Yeah,
you know
of course.
Now, this is the one game it makes sense him going for it.
Demba Ba, you know.
But the thing is, we need to see him do this against more lesser sides. There's no reason he couldn't have played this type of team at home to West Brom. You don't need 2 DMs at home to West Brom. Get me? Away to PSG, I understand the 2 DMs. You get me? The Leipzig game, I understand that if we're playing teams who are of the same level or of a higher quality. At home to Crystal Palace, you don't need 2 DMs, and that's the whole point. That's why I was glad to see the lineup. It was good to see Donny in there. It was good to see Rashford moved over to the right, Martial from the left, Cavani through the middle. So that was good. Tellers on the line. I seen StatmanBains, I think it was you put up the average positions from the first half. Yeah. Tellers was a left winger, basically. I like that.
Remember we said that, Saeed,
yes, defensively, we know we're not great.
But the thing is, you know Ollie's going to go back to the double pivot of like 2 defensive-minded midfielders.
McTominay and Fred.
Yeah. We saw today, we got exposed at times. Like, Istanbul had 13 shots still.
Yeah, here's the thing though. Even though with Istanbul having 13 shots, like I stated, I'd rather it be an open game against lesser sides, because then that means, all right, it's our attack versus their attack. Like, let's go for that.
Today
I'm with
fine,
that.
but when we're playing a PSG,
you can't do that against the PSG.
We can't.
No, you don't do that against
today.
PSG.
Full credit to Ollie, like in terms of starting 11 and stuff.
Yeah. The starting 11, definitely.
But are
And
you
even
worried
Bruno.
about Statman? Are you worried
Go on,
about when Bruno came off? How he capitulated easily? Like we might get Bruno injured for a period of time. This is football; you never know. I'm just worried about when he leaves. Yeah, how the system and what he's playing could get flawed. You get me? Because when we took off Rashford and Bruno, the team capitulated, man. They absolutely capitulated.
I think one thing that he said wrong
man.
was the system. We don't have a system. That's the thing. That's why Bruno does whatever he wants. And that's why when we see someone else coming in, like just say who came on for when Martial was in that 10 role, it's just two different ways. Like we saw Liverpool. Look at the amount of injuries they had. Curtis Jones was playing. They still played exactly the same. And
What did I say today? What did I say to you, Saeed?
Yeah, that's true.
I said all this has shown me today is that the players are completely in charge of everything that happens. Because literally, how can you make 3 changes and all of a sudden we don't have a formation anymore? We don't have a style of play anymore. Like we just had nothing.
There's a reason we call it Bruno FC and Saeed calls it player manager mode.
Yeah, I call it player manager mode.
Yeah, Bruno runs this team.
Yeah, I'll be calling it from day one, man. People laughing at me, yo. I call it player manager mode.
Yeah,
because it is him dictating everything.
Yeah, of course, making them amount of changes when you're 3-0 up, and then automatically the players are going to drop off a bit. I don't think we capitulated, but I think capitulated is a bit stronger than that. But Istanbul, the shape was gone. Istanbul did come into the game a little bit more, but then they've got nothing to lose being 3-0 down.
Yeah.
They've got nothing to lose at that point.
At that point, they were pressing high up the pitch as well.
Yeah, they were pressing high. They got nothing to lose at that point. It's like, all right, let's go for it.
Chatting here, Imran said, Statman, how many times did Bruno give the ball away today?
16,
and he played an hour. So it's not too bad. It's better than what he usually does.
Yeah, he's aware than what he usually does.
But like 16 in an hour is still a lot, but it's not a lot. Like it's decent.
The key thing to that, though, he produced.
Yeah, 52 touches, 71.4% pass accuracy, 3 chances created, 1 big chance created, and 2 goals.
Yeah, 71 still. That's still Bruno. If the Bruno does the Bruno, that's his thing, bruv. 71, bruv. Yeah, from early 70s.
I'll take that. I'll let him have that if
I'll take that on a performance like today.
Yeah, like today. Yeah,
of course. That's how you have to look at it. Like, what did we create? And United created so many chances, and so many openings. Even if it didn't lead to a shot on goal, it was still, all right, the pass was just off and things of that nature. We look good going forward. Everybody, I seen even Wan-Bissaka looking decent on the ball today and that, playing balls through and stuff like playing simple passes. And he gets criticized heavily for that.
But again, when no one presses you, it's easy to look good on the ball. And this is why I say, don't get too carried away with this performance, because they didn't press us, bro. They made us look as good as we look today. Do you know what I mean? Like Cavani's pass accuracy was very good, but again, a lot of the time he was bouncing off to the player and then just playing as a wall and laying it off. But we weren't pressed at any point, bro. The fact that Wan-Bissaka was getting the ball out of his feet and playing it, that tells you everything, innit? With all due respect, he's a great defender, but on the ball, bruv, if you harry him, he might just give it to you.
Well, he looked injured
that's
tonight.
why I'm not.
Injured.
Yeah, that he did. Hopefully he's good. But I'm not getting carried away. I know that Southampton on Sunday we could easily revert back to type and have a stinker and win or lose that game. I think we all know that. I'm just enjoying this moment because I don't know when we'll see a performance like that again. I was so gassed at that after that first half because I'm like, right,
30 minutes,
this is it.
Madness.
This is it. You get me? I'm like, this is it. We've seen all our attacking players do the business. Our whole front four and Adonian is getting me to that. Go on, Statman. Sorry.
The key thing is today is a match reaction. It's not a season reaction or it's not a Southampton preview. We just have to enjoy this moment.
Yeah.
But that just shows where we are right now.
I'm basking in it.
The football club where it's at right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we live it like Ollie's living on a game by game basis. That's us. You know what I'm saying?
He is literally, bruv. Do you know what I mean? But I hate this match by match thing, bro. It's stressful, blood. I can't lie. You know them ones. It's mad stressful. Like Ferdinand and Greenwood, look at him. He's going to be a beast to go with the technique he's got. Especially, bruv, Greenwood ain't gonna be no beast, bruv. Like, have you seen that youth's build? He's not growing into that body, you know. Mason's gonna have that kind of flimsy kind of physique his whole career, bruv. You know the ones. He's got that RVP build where it's all like
that's why I still believe he won't be a striker.
Hopefully he can lean out. Hopefully he can lean out.
Okay, hopefully he can do what?
He can lean out, you get me, and become a little bit more lean as he gets older. Even though he might not be physically big.
I think that's just his shape, though, bruv. Like, honestly, you know, certain man, that's just their shape. Like, Mason's not built like Rashford. You know them ones, like, and I don't think he ever will be. Like, that's just not him, innit? Like, genetics do what they do, innit? I can't see Mason turning into an absolute monster. I can't see it. Like,
I think he might,
But,
because I think his uncle might have been a rugby player or something. So in his family, he does have.
But what uncle though? Do you know what I mean? Was it because if it was on the black side, and he's got a big wham black uncle, that don't surprise me. You know.
No, but just, you know what I mean? Like,
you know them ones, but just some big wham meathead uncle, bruv. Do you know what I mean? That looks like Akin Fenwan, that, but that doesn't mean that Mason's gonna look like that.
Yeah,
but you don't want to lose that kind of.
Go on, sorry.
Sorry, go on.
No, it's calm. Go on, fam.
But then you don't want him to lose that kind of, what do you call it? That kind of
agility.
Agility, that's the word. Yeah. You don't want him to lose that. Van Persie never lost that agility. He always had that, even towards back end of his career. That moment to just move off the defender, glide away. You know what I mean? You don't want him to miss that. You know what I mean? And I feel like you look at Neymar, you look at Mbappe, they stay similar to what they are, especially Neymar throughout his whole career.
He's a little skinny youth, bruv.
Yeah, man, he's doing his thing, man, on the favelas. You feel me? So I reckon if he's coached well, he don't really need to kind of change what he's doing. I mean, he can.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying?
Honest, it depends where he sees himself playing. Like if he's playing out wide, then obviously you want that lean build, so you're quick, agile and stuff. If he's playing up front, he might want to put on a bit more weight, hold the ball up and stuff.
In the modern game, I don't see Mason playing down the middle. I'm not gonna.
Same. I told you, man. I told you.
With me, I think because he's so young.
No, Saeed, you said that he wasn't a striker. I said,
No, but we don't say the same thing, though, aren't you?
Here we go. I was waiting for this. Here we go.
No. He is a striker, but I'm saying in the modern game, I don't see him playing down the middle because of his build. But he is a striker. You know what I mean? He's not a winger. Do you know what I'm saying? There's nothing wing about him. Every time he gets wide,
forward.
He
what about right forward? Right forward, though. Here's
the thing. Here's the thing, though, because he's young, we'll see how he develops. And secondly, it depends on if United and how they set up. Obviously, most teams right now only play with one up top, but once 4 or 5 years down the line, the game could evolve again and it goes back to 2 up top. And
I don't think so.
Is playing up 2 up top.
I don't think
I'm not saying it will. I'm saying it could. Yeah. Go on.
I don't think it will, for the simple fact that emphasis on possession, has increased more in it, and because of that, you need the extra man in midfield. So, what are you going to sacrifice to play the 2 up front? Are you going to sacrifice a defender? I'm not too sure,
man. I'm on it. I'm on the 3-5-2.
That's what I mean. I don't really see it. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But I don't really see it in it because the way the game is going, it's all about possession and
based
and pressing and ball recovery. You know them ones. So having 2 strikers, you have one less player pressing if you have 2 strikers.
I think playing devil's advocate on that. Yeah, the thing about like the way football's going, I think like we see a lot of the forwards interchanging anyway. So even if he might start up front, he's gonna drift out wide and stuff. Like look at Martial. When he plays up front, he drifts out wide to the left. So maybe even if he might start as a striker, he could be like floating and stuff.
Yeah, true. But I think Martial protects the ball a lot better than Mason. Mason doesn't protect the ball. And protecting the ball has got nothing to do with your size. Protecting the ball is just how you receive it. You know them ones. And Mason receives it like he wants to get a shot off all the time. Like he doesn't receive it. He doesn't feel for players. He doesn't back into players. He likes to just get half a yard so he can get shots off. So
but maybe
the way he relieves the...
I think it was against Luton. He held the ball up quite well and laid it up to, I think it was Rashford for the goal.
Rashford,
yeah.
So maybe like, he's only 19. He's still going to improve. So maybe that side of the game is going to develop and stuff.
He could be like a Daniel Sturridge. Look at Daniel Sturridge though. He was a bit like that, and then you know what I mean. He turned into a top striker. You know what I mean for Liverpool.
Sturridge is a lot quicker than him though. To be fair,
I think Mason.
One thing about Greenwood though, he's deceptively quick though. I remember the goal against we scored that counter-attacking goal against Brighton, and I seen someone running down the ring,
and he pinged it, and I thought it was Bruno, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was Bruno. I thought it was Bruno. And I looked again, I was like, it's Greenwood. I'm like, geez, like you are deceptively quick. Do I believe he's lightning? No, but he can shift to the point where it's like, you can shift, okay. And he is young as well, so he has like
the acceleration is there
to develop. Yeah, the acceleration and just the sheer quality. I've not seen the fact that he's 2-footed the way he is at such a young age and his finishing ability is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. He plays beyond his years and that. Like it's ridiculous. How Van Persie is. Yeah. I haven't seen anything like that in football. Like it's the 2 feet thing. I'm like, were you left or right footed, fam? Like it's nuts.
It's very rude, bro.
I think like we need to praise Mason as well, mentally recovering from all that stuff that's happened with his like best friend dying from suicide and stuff, and the amount of pressure the media put on him.
Chatting shit about him, facts.
Exactly. Like
Mason's just playing PlayStation, my brother. You know them ones. He's just at home playing PlayStation. Really, you man's just on Fortnite, fam. Like. And that's what he needs to keep doing, bro.
They were doing a TikTok thing, man, the other day. That's it. The TikTok thing and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, these men are just on a TikTok, man.
Nah,
You
I
know
love
what's
to see
there?
it, bro. I love to see it, bro. He just needs to distract himself from all this nonsense, bro.
I think he also needs to
Hella
surround
stupid.
himself with the right people as well. Because I think when the Iceland thing happened, that video got leaked when he was 15 or something, doing balloons and stuff. So it's clearly people around him leaking stuff out. So
And they're sitting on man and that. It's mad.
Yeah. So it's kind of like he might need to change the people around him and stuff.
Yeah, but that will come with time because he's young. Like you'll learn about your circle.
Yeah.
You learn about your circle.
Wait, these
You know what I'm
YouTube
saying?
comments are killing me. Man said Statman's stalking man's uncle and that.
Listen, I don't know where I heard that about him.
What?
His
What's that
uncle
mean?
Mason's
It's about
uncle, the wham
Mason's
uncle.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not the one.
These YouTube comments are crazy, man.
It's because
All I
Statman got
said-
stats for everything. That's why
All I
Statman
said
got
was
stats for
Mason's-
everything. Tell him, Statman.
All I said
this
was
is
Mason's uncle's a rugby player. Rants added all that his hench and stuff. So,
Come on, bro. How many Margot rugby players have you ever seen in your life?
Hey, listen. Hey, that's true as well.
Yo, stop, man. Yo, say that again, but that was crazy. That. Yo, man said his hench and that. That's a
That's
legit,
what
yo.
I'm saying,
That
bro.
was
You know
funny,
like
that,
that,
man.
man. Looking like the great Carly and that, bro. If Mason feels out, it'll be a lethal striker. Load him to Bayern. I said load him to Bayern to beef up and that, bro. Brian will get him on them peptides, blood. You know them. Man. Brian will get him on them vitamin injections, fam. I'm telling you.
Yo, I'm telling you, man.
That's what I mean. The chat saying running with the ball is different to running. Absolutely. Mason, yeah. Like, you know, the thing is with Mason, he's got a good turn of pace, but he's not quick. You know them ones. He's got that little half a yard, yeah, that he can put his foot down and get away from you. But he's not what you would say is a quick player. It's just like Martial, bro. Martial has got a turn of pace, but he's not quick. Rashford's quick, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's just a difference. Like when he
But
goes,
the thing is, though,
Rashford electric. You know
yeah.
what I mean? He electric.
The problem with
pace,
Rashford is, though, he runs with the ball all the day, and probably Mason Greenwood, if he has them same runs, who do you think's giving out more? I think Greenwood's giving out more, though.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? So that's the difference in running is when you're running and then the end product is good. You can't just run for the sake of it. Rashford, 8 out of 10 when he goes and runs with the ball and then he goes and goes and goes and then he gives the wrong pass. Like today, the one where me and
you should have given Bruno
Rants,
the ball.
Yeah, Bruno. I said Cavani, but Bruno. I didn't see Bruno there, but
He tried to play the difficult pass.
Yeah. West Mason ran with the ball. Boom, straight into Daniel James. And I know it's a different, but I always believe Mason makes the better choices when he gets out of the positions rather than Rashford. That's my only personal
one of them. He can frustrate at times. The way Rashford, even though it wasn't given as a penalty, the way he put his body across the defender, that was smart in the manner in
that
which
was smart. That
was very smart in which I was like, I'm glad.
No, his IQ's a lot higher, bro. Like when you watch him play, and that's why when people said, "Oh, Rashford's young, he's gonna improve his decision making." No, he's not, bruv. You know, though, like he's a very like instinctive. You know, like there's certain players that will frustrate you forever. Nani was one of those players.
Nani.
And I keep telling people, you don't grow out of that.
I think
Rashford's one as well.
Yeah, you don't grow out of that. Like these men will do the hard things and make them look easy, and then make the easy things look hard. Like there's just players like that in football. Like even St. Maximin, everyone saying, "Oh, he's raw and that." Bro, he's always gonna do that. He'll chop 6 man in half, and then do a dumb pass at the end, bro. Like you see players like that, bro. That's just how they play.
Do you
football.
think?
I don't think you can coach that out of them.
Do we think that Rashford will become a United great?
Yeah, he will, bro, because of how long he'll be at the club for sure.
It's definitely a
I think
possibility.
he might max out at 26, 27 though. I think he'll max out. I think what we see with Rashford now is good, and you know what? It's for me, it's inconsistent. But I just look at them kind of players when they get to 26, 27, they're almost like there's a lot of players like that, man. Sean Wright Phillips. When he was growing up, he was.
I know where you're going with this.
You know what I mean? Like they max out at 26, 27. The hype's there at the start. They're brilliant. You know what I mean? But then 26, 27.
What you saying he's going to be at West Brom like in like 4 years?
Well, that's it. You know what I mean? I don't know, but
the thing is, though, Saeed, there's so many variables, though. That's the thing is, we're talking 4 or 5 years. You never know with injuries. You never know with who the manager is. You never know with what players come in, what players leave, where he's going to be playing. Like there's so many variables over a 4 or 5 year period to say how good. I think he has the ability to be a great, definitely, but everything else has to fall into place. Definitely.
Boy, these chats are killing me. Man said the gas bill is going to be small in Flawless's house, blood. Man's always got the hats and the coats on, blood. You know, like that.
What coat? This t-shirt? What coat? You get what I'm saying?
No, it's money, man. It's money, bro.
T-shirt is cold out here, though.
I'm out here, man.
Yeah, t-shirt. You get what I'm saying? Slim Jim and that.
I am absolutely pissing myself. You man are funny, man. Rio, this comment from Rio Ferdinand, yeah, I like it, but then I don't like it because it says today he justified why he's been brought to the club. He's the one player who's happy to play one touch, two touch, and keep it simple. He will sacrifice his own game to make others flourish. He doesn't sacrifice his game. That is his game, bruv. So that shows you that man don't even know how Donny plays, bruv. Like Donny is a one touch, two touch player. That's how he plays football. Donny's not playing football any different to how he would play in any team, bro. That's his game. It just so happens that his game complements Bruno because Bruno don't have to worry about doing the intricate passing because that's not where he thrives, bruv. Like Bruno ain't that guy, bruv. Bruno ain't got no patience. So to play the little build-up thing, Bruno's not a build-up player. He's the guy that completes things. He's a finisher.
I think one of the main reasons that Rio said that comment is because I think everyone has the perception that Donny van de Beek plays as a number 10 and number 10 only. So that's why I think he's like Donny van de Beek's accommodating Bruno. But if you looked at Donny van de Beek last year, for Ajax, he played in a double pivot most of the time in the league and stuff. So I don't really think, as you said, I don't think he's like accommodating his game to make like Bruno play better and stuff.
I think he just makes players play better around it because he plays 1-2 touch passing. So he's giving you the ball early. So Bruno's got more space. You get me? Yeah. The forward players have more space.
Bruno, and then I found the Bruno quote was the next quote that came up as well. That's funny.
To reach 20 goals, penalties help. Everyone will say that. Hey, penalties help, man. They goals. I'd celebrate penalties too if I was him. You know what I'm saying?
They definitely do help. You know them.
Yeah, they help.
And I'll tell you what, if we used to get penalties that easily, yeah, when we had Ruud van Nistelrooy, that brother would have scored 500 goals.
Oh yeah,
you know them. You know.
Right now we can't deny he's our influential player, man.
Without him, we're screwed. At the moment, bruv, he's so influential at the moment because again, we don't have a system, we don't have a shape, bruv. So we need a player that's just going to score goals by any means necessary, bro. Because we're underscoring, bro. We're underscoring and we're under-creating. So, do you know what I mean? At the moment, he's our only consistent goal scorer right now.
21 goals, 15 assists in 35 games.
Yeah. Yeah, what's mad is we're underscoring so much in the Premier League. You hear me? We're underscoring in the Premier League, but if you look in the Champions League, we scored what? 5, 4, and...
Yeah, because teams don't sit off you like that, though.
11 goals. Yeah, we scored it, but yeah, they don't sit off. But it's just mad how we scored 11 goals. You get me in 4 games, 4 Champions League games, or 12. Sorry,
only 12.
Sorry, my maths is bad, people. 12. But then in the league, how many goals we scored in the league? 13, is it? 14, something like that.
It would have surprised me.
We've only scored 1 more goal in the Premier League than we have in the Champions League, and we've only played 4 Champions League games.
Yeah, it's
trash. It would have surprised me if Man United went to the semi-finals. It would have surprised me. Man United went to the semi-finals.
Not with the attacking players we have.
Not with the attacking players we've got, man.
You need to slow down, bro. Bobby Valentino, blood. I'm telling you, blood.
No. Yo, listen, guys. When you look at them, let me put this up there. When you look at the quality we've got, man. What team has on the bench here? Pogba, Van de Beek, and Cavani on the bench. What team has that? And you're talking about...
By the time we draw for them, man, we'll be 3-0 down if we're not careful.
When you look at knockout football, though, knockout football, it suits Ollie on the counter-attack. You know what I mean? What we've got right now with Bruno, Rashford, Martial, we've got players that are quick and teams don't want to play them, man.
Bro, I hear that. I hear what you're saying, man. But you see when we get pinned back like we did today in the second half at periods, we looked mad shaky. And they didn't have no quality.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know what I mean? And they didn't have no quality, fam. They looked mad shaky, bro. Like, and
who would want to play our team?
Still shaky as hell, bro.
Who would want to play our team, though?
There's so many variables in this because I look at it. Yes, Bayern Munich are clear of everybody I look at. But then you look at the rest of the teams. Yeah, you look at the rest of the teams in the Champions League. There's who's the second best team? Who's the second favorites in the Champions League?
I'm seeing some funny comments. You man are idiots, bro.
I think and the thing is, on the counter attack, we're so deadly. We're one of the best.
Come on, man.
We're gonna cause like problems to anyone.
Man. But if we get it right, though, get it right,
I'm not saying we're gonna beat Bayern Munich, but Bayern Munich defensively, they're still like issues.
All right, relax, Statman. You my guy, slow down there, yo. You my guy, yo, with the Bayern Munich. Any other team, yeah? No. Any other team.
Statman told us, that he was excited before.
Yeah,
I just have to just allow him.
But the thing is, I'm not saying we're gonna beat Bayern Munich or better than Bayern Munich. All I'm saying is we're gonna cause them problems, and with our front three, we're gonna cause anyone problems on the count.
Come on, man. It's inevitable.
Don't clip that.
I don't know about that, bro.
Yeah,
hey, super chat from Jesse Dyer says, hear me out. I don't think Donny played well today. I think he's just the kind of player we need. He makes the team better, period.
He played man a match, man, Donny. Man of
Yeah,
the match, mate.
I think he only gave the ball away twice or something like that. Ridiculous ball
man.
retention. And he plays progressive
on,
passes as well. That's what I like. Early passes and progressive.
Man said Statman about to lay the Batista bomb, blood. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, it's a mad thing. Nah, bro. Them man are call it. Oh my god, he said Saeed's on time mode again. You know them man.
Listen, you man are not seeing
Man
the
said
reality
cause
of
Bayern
knockout
problems,
football.
you know. These man are
No, we're not talking about Bayern, man. I'm talking about the Real Madrids out here. Listen, I reckon this Barcelona team, if you're watching them right now, they're vulnerable on the counter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They are
vulnerable on the counter.
But you know the difference is, bro, even though they're vulnerable on the counter, fam, let me tell you something, yeah. These teams, yeah, you see us, we give the ball away a lot. And these teams won't let us see it back. You know them, that's the difference. You see against the top teams, yeah, you see the way we give the ball away and we're crap in possession and we want to play the two defensive players in the holding thing. I think we've got the players, if played correctly, to cause all these teams trouble, but Oli will not pick them. Do you understand what I'm saying? Oli won't pick them.
The manager's
play
issue.
McTominay and Fred in there. If you play McTominay and Fred in there, yeah, against a team that keeps the ball well and they're clinical, man could get an absolute pamming. We're always going to be dangerous on the break. Always, anyway, against anyone.
Exactly. That's my point.
Yeah, I'm saying we're going to be dangerous, but when you said we're going to cause man problems and that, I don't know about problems, but we'll be dangerous.
So basically, Statman saying, "Yo, we go into the Allianz Arena, yeah, we go into the Allianz Arena and beating up Bayern Munich." That's
Listen, man, away days at the Allianz, man. Away days at the Allianz, mate. Listen, away days at the Allianz, man. Come on.
All I'm saying, listen,
you know them was there, bro.
We might get a goal. Listen, I'm taking a goal at Bayern Munich right now. Listen,
massively might get a goal.
Okay. Let's talk about Real Madrid are not what they were. Barcelona are not what they were under Koeman.
True.
Real Madrid are not what they were under Juventus. Did Juventus get a beat tonight, by the way? Or was it a draw?
I don't know.
Juventus last time we're losing.
No,
Juventus
Ronaldo
for me.
equalized. I seen Ronaldo.
Ronaldo equalized. Okay.
Yeah, Ronaldo equalized. I don't know
this Champions League. This Champions League is there for Bayern. Yeah, it's there for Bayern. But what I'm trying to say to you, that semi-final, quarter-final stage, mate, we get put up against, I don't know, Juventus. Listen, man, I'm back against it, man. We never know because
Juventus won, bro, 2-1.
Yeah.
Juventus, all right. Yeah, cool. Okay, but you know what I mean, like.
With the Champions League, it's the luck of the draw at the end of the day. Like,
there you go, then.
We saw Leipzig get into the semi-finals of the Champions League last year and we beat them 5-0.
You're honest, you're a prick. All right, but you know what I'm saying?
In all honesty, though, that Leipzig result, yeah, like, that was a freak result.
Yeah.
It was a freak result. Honestly, yeah. It wasn't a 5-0 game. You know them.
You're showing it again, though, Rants. We had the quality of the bench. Rashford and Bruno came on.
I hear what you're saying, bro. But but the reason why we beat them like that is because their manager actually rolled the dice and went for it because he saw us on the ropes and he thought he had us. You know them ones, and he brought on an extra striker and we killed him. But
you're a catfish, bro. But you know what I'm saying? Because
I trust that manager, yeah. I trust that manager to adapt and not get pammed like that again if we play them. I think he would have learned his lesson from that. Do you see what I'm saying? And the problem is with our manager, I think we actually have the personnel to actually challenge for the league, bro. But the fact is, we don't have the manager. So as long as we've got this brother, we've got this brother in charge, yeah, we're always going to be like one bad result away from panic stations, bro. That's just what it is.
I say this all the time about Oli. I say this about Oli all the time. He always is 2 or 3 bad results away from his job being under immense pressure all the time. All the time.
And that's how you know the manager's not big enough for the job. Because big managers get the benefit of the doubt. He's had 2 years.
Yeah.
And what I'm trying to say to you though is my issue is
he basically is saying we're winning the Champions League. That's what you're telling us.
No, I'm not saying that, but Pochettino got that squad, yeah. No, Pochettino. No, I'm not saying that. Pochettino got that squad, yeah. To the Champions League final, mate. You're looking at that squad, mate. It is achievable on the right system. You know what I mean? If you get the right look at a draw, you can do it, man. But the problem is the right manager. I'm not saying Oli. I'm not saying Oli's going to be that kind of whiz, but he has a knack of competition. Europa League. We got to the semi-finals? You know what I mean? We just kept plugging away. Competition might suit us. The Premier League, that's why it don't suit us in the Premier League, because sometimes we're doing this, we're doing that, and we play counter-attacking football. We're as good as anyone, mate. We are really good as anyone, man.
Counter-attacking football.
Absolutely.
Did a man say Rashford had 65% pass completion today? Don't lie. Is that right, Statman?
Well, let me see. It can't be that, can it? Well, the thing I'll say about Saeed's point about in the league, you have to be consistent.
There you go.
League, you can kind of fluke it. Like,
There you go, Black.
we got to 3 semi-finals last year.
Yeah, we lost all of them.
I'm not listen, but it's about the football, basically. Yeah.
I want to comment saying, I can't see no
The
comments.
comments, man said that Statman was on the piss with Jack Grealish. Yeah, I'm going down. Man said you're underage, you shouldn't be drinking.
Oi.
Rashford-
Halal things, man.
Rashford
was a
statue
halal
at
thing, innit?
United, and then he said,
And a Muslim.
I'm scrolling all the way down, bruv. Saeed smoking Ollie weed if he thinks we're going semi-finals.
I thought you Muslim, man. Stop, man. Come on.
Yeah, he did have a
funny.
65% pass accuracy. And listen, before anyone gets like carried away in the comments, I did say at the start, I'm happy with how we played in the first half an hour. I'm a big gas today, so leave me alone.
You did say that. Yeah. Exactly. In your defense, you did say that. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. That's fair enough.
That's what I mean. Man said, bruv, what else have we got here? Tottenham had a lucky run. We can't win the Champions League with Maguire at the back. LOL.
Listen, you know what? Yeah, let me just say something tonight. Yeah,
Let's go, Saeed.
I don't understand what the hate is with Maguire. You know, man put in an all right performance today, and people are still hating. What did he do today wrong?
I don't know. We conceded 13 shots to that whack team.
Nah, man. Some of them were outside the box, man. Come on, man.
That solely wasn't on Maguire. Maguire was decent today. He doesn't deserve any major
I don't think it was
today.
solely on Maguire. Man's just winding Saeed up, bro.
Yeah, Xavier was a
enough.
back. Yo, Xavier, we need to talk about today. He looked shaky, man. It is game time, Xavier.
Relax. He didn't look shaky. No,
but he didn't look shaky, though, man.
He where did he look shaky?
He did. He's the one that destabilized the defense. When Lindelof was in there, we looked solid, man.
Yeah, when Tanzebe come on, man looked shaky, fam. I'm telling you.
He looked shaky, man.
I don't think he did.
I think Maguire was hella shaky too, though.
Yeah, I think
people are looking. You know what it is with Maguire? He'll be that fixed agenda. You know what's called a fixed price, yeah? He'll be that fixed agenda, man. Because at the end of the day, he costs 85 million. And the word fridge, yeah? I don't know who made the word fridge, yeah, but that will stick on this guy, brother.
That was me, brother. I said he's a fridge with wheels, blood. That was when he was playing for Leicester. And then we signed him. Oh, my God.
Man.
No, but man. I did think Maguire was a bit shaky at times. Like, Demba Ba was on him at times.
But was he shaky when everyone else was shaky? Was he shaky when the whole team was shaky?
I think
here's the thing, though.
Wasn't great for me.
Yeah, they created chances both times. You get me? They created chances in the first half and the second half when it was Lindelof and Maguire, and when it was Axel and Maguire. Yeah, it was Axel and Maguire. I mean, when it was Axel and Maguire and Lindelof and Maguire.
Fred gave a short pass, didn't he?
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Gave a short pass.
I'm just saying. Yeah, the common denominator in them creating chances was Maguire. There was 2 central partnerships, and Maguire was in both of them. I don't think any of them were that bad. I think it was a team thing.
Man,
I think it was a team thing.
Man could be having a flawless performance. Shout out flawless, but you know what I mean? He could be having a flawless performance, and still there will be cases on him.
Nah, but someone that Lindelof was covering him up, bro.
Yeah, someone said,
I rate Lindelof at the minute.
That's why Lindelof had a back injury because he was carrying your boy Maguire from. That's what man is saying.
Yo, Flawless, how you do me like that, bro? I thought you on
That's what man is saying, yo. That's what man is saying.
You do me dirty like that. You do me dirty.
You know why? Because you said for Axel, and that's my done in it. I can't have that. You get what I'm saying?
You're not from Rochdale, man. Allow it, man. You're not from Rochdale.
Nah, Axel's still my guy, though. You know what I'm saying?
Man is saying Paul McShane 2.0, blood. That's what.
Nah,
Brother, I'm just reading the comments, blood. I'm just reading the comments.
You allow the YouTube comments. Look at the comments on Twitch, man. Them man are saying Saeed the GOAT, Maguire's the GOAT. Yo, leave off Maguire. Come on.
No, but backing Saeed up, I think Harry Maguire might have had an injury because I think at one point BT Sports commentator did say he was holding his back or something.
He was limping. He was holding his hamstring, bro.
Tyler Blackett 2.0. Oi.
Man said Maguire was shaky, especially when Lindelof came off. He's the weak link. Maguire has more clean sheets than Maldini in the Premier League. You feel me? That's what he said. These comments are funny, blood.
Oh, you man,
like even fraud watch, blood. Hey,
yo, Tyler Blackett, yo, shout out to Tyler Blackett, but yo, you can't be comparing Tyler Blackett to Xavier, man. Xavier's levels, man.
Yeah, Axel's levels. Yes, he is.
Yeah. 100%, man. Now, I don't know, man. With Xavier, I think there's too much accolades going out there, man. He needs to just settle down. Let him live in it, you feel me? Let him build his own legacy. Because now, there's people saying he's the best thing since sliced bread. You feel me? Like, we need to relax, man. You get me? Like, we need to chill with the Xavier. Let him get into the team. Let him feel it about. But every time I've seen him, he comes in straight away, yellow card. I'm just like, just relax.
That wasn't a booking. That wasn't a booking. But let me ask you a question, Saeed. Do you think Axel is a better fit and a better partner for your boy Harry Maguire than Lindelof is? Which one do you think is the better partnership?
Man. I think you know what it is. Yeah, I never thought that it would be, but I think with Lindelof, the emergence of Lindelof, I think I got to give it to Lindelof right now. I'm not gonna lie to you, man, because what it is, yeah, would you rather have someone always like doing an upper mancano where you're using your pace to kind of get back, or would you rather have Lindelof who's always in his position? You know what I mean? Ready there, he's never out of his position. Which one would you rather have?
Lindelof has played better this season. You know what I'm saying? Like he has been good. Like our better defensive performances have been when Lindelof. And I'm not a big fan of Lindelof,
has a better IQ.
Lindelof on form, Lindelof deserves his spot because if you look at the games, like he didn't play against Spurs, and that's one of our worst performances defensively. United minus the Crystal Palace game that he played, and defensively we've actually been okay. Obviously today was a bit at times, but that's because there wasn't the 2 DMs, and we know our defense has its issues.
I think that Lindelof ball for the Rashford penalty as well, that was nice as well.
Yes.
But that's what I'm saying.
I don't see
that's what I'm saying.
that.
Man's doing a little Scholesy thing. Maguire, yeah, reminds me of, you know, like when you watch Sunday football and the manager subs himself off to play DM and that. And he's just in the centre circle doing Cruyff turns and trying to ping balls into the channel.
That's what Maguire's name,
Maguire, bro. Like
best defenders is Rio Ferdinand and Vidic.
Maguire forces this ball playing centre back thing, bro.
But he's a ball playing centre back though.
He's not that good on the ball though.
StatmanBains, reveal the stats, man. StatmanBains,
he's not that good on the ball. He looks strong.
Hold on. StatmanBains, reveal the stats.
Today, 87% pass accuracy, but come on, man. Like,
there you go, then, man. For a centre back, come on, man.
He completed 7 out of 12 long balls.
That's calm, innit?
That's barely half, bro. That's barely half.
Respect his name, man. Respect his name.
Fine, Lindelof completed 1 out of 1, 100%.
Yeah, but that's 1 out of 1, though, isn't it? You feel me? Like 7 out of 12.
Bro, come on, 7 out of 12 is barely over half, yeah? And, bruv, when you're a centre back anyway, as far as I'm concerned, my centre halves need to be getting in the 90s every game. I don't care, bruv. You just pass it to the side, bruv. Like, how's your pass percentage going to be low, bruv, as a centre half, bro? Your job is to defend.
Statman, what was his pass? What was his stats overall? Like long passes all completed, long and short. Maguire.
What today? Today was
today.
87%.
Yeah, which is good.
Yeah. I'm just asking. I didn't know.
In the Premier League, his average is 87%, and for long balls, is 60% in the Premier League. Like completely.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
So he had a normal Harry Maguire game.
Listen, man. Yeah. What did we say about before, like, you know, system defenders and whatnot? We were explaining it. And Rants, you agreed with me.
No, wait. Please explain system defenders to me.
Rants already knows it. I'm not going to repeat it. I don't know.
We were on a good wave. The man in here aren't sure now, innit?
No, I'm not going to repeat it because we were on a good wave, innit? You feel me? And it kind of bounced to it, you feel me? So
I understand what you're saying. It's just like when you look at like a Joe Gomez and that. Today, it's like the modern day centre back. Yeah. Like the guys that probably would have been shit centre mids back in the day, innit?
Of course, man.
That's just what it is. Like these guys want to play out from the back. They want to do all the sexy stuff. None of them can defend one-on-one, innit? Like
can Harry defend though? Let's be real. Is he a
one-on-one? Not really, bro. Like honestly, man.
Really plays one-on-one though.
Hey, listen, Saeed, my head. Every time you talk about Harry Maguire defending, yeah. It takes me back, yeah. It takes me back to Bergwijn, yeah. When Bergwijn spun this bread.
Now, who was the fault? Was that though? Whose fault was that though?
He twisted him, yeah.
That was Maguire's fault.
Maguire was 10 yards away from him.
And that position.
How can a man cane roll your ankles from 10 yards away, bro? Bro, that's Bergwijn spun this bread. He spun him out his socks, bro.
No, but in the modern day football, though, we don't really
have
one-on-one
can't defend one-on-one. Maguire just is good at aerial duels. That's all he's good at, bro. Like he's an old-fashioned English centre-off. Get your head on it. That's it.
And that's props to him because he is great in the air, and that's what I'd like to see him do. When Demba Ba, you were talking about Axel getting booked.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, but he pinned Axel though, innit?
Yeah, he pinned Axel, but just swap like one of them. Maguire there, you're the senior centre half, you're the captain.
Yeah, you're meant to say give him to me. Yeah.
Take charge. You know what I'm saying? Because you're good aerially. Take charge. Yeah. That's what I'd like to see.
See, man is saying how stiff Maguire is in the YouTube comments. And it's true, he's bare stiff. Bro, like, Maguire is very well suited to a low block 3 at the back. He will look amazing. Just head it away. That's
let's go with the 3-5-2 shit.
But do you know what I mean? I remember when Villas-Boas came into Chelsea, yeah, and he wanted to try play a high line, and he's like, I can't play this with John Terry in here, bruv. Like, he can't run. You know them.
Yeah, I do remember
any progressive manager that comes in and wants to play a high line and a front foot game, bruv, you got to get rid of Harry Maguire, bro.
Saeed had enough. He's walked out.
He's bruv. He's lying, bruv. You know what was there. I mean, that's the delivery, blood. It might be Popolino's or something. You know, there was whatever the hell it's called, blood. You know them ones there. But nah, real talk though. Like progressive football, yeah, bro. With Harry Maguire playing diags into the flipping flanks. I'm not here for that.
You know about it, man. I'm with this back three shit, innit? I'm fully
Man
on
said
that
on the
back
balance
shit.
of play, Lindelof is better than the fridge. Honestly, yeah.
You man are bad.
I think we missed Lindelof more than we would have lost. We would have missed Harry if he went off. I'm not gonna lie.
Lindelof's been good this season. Like I said, on form, he's been our best centre back this season. He has been good this season. I'm not his biggest fan, but on form, he deserves his props. He's played well.
I don't think both of them have been brilliant. I think Lindelof, even against Everton, I swear he got beaten there.
He was at fault for the goal they scored, yeah. But that was one of the few mistakes. Like I said, my expectation of Lindelof is not high.
Well, that comes with price tag and stuff, innit?
Nah, not even just that's just his ability to me, innit? I don't think he's good enough to be a first choice centre back at Manchester United. Where United want to go, I think he's good enough to be backup, yeah, because he can come in and do a job. But in terms of first choice, no. But he's been better this season. As Shaw's been like that. I'm not a big fan of Shaw, but this season he has been better. I've seen Shaw carry the ball forward. I'm like, where has
actually trying to put crosses in, yeah.
Yes, put crosses in. He played the ball into Martial for the penalty against PSG, I think, as well.
I think it's the end of the road, though. It's the end of the road for Shaw, though. It's the end of the road for me.
Because of Tellez,
Tellez has nailed it down, man. If Ollie sees sense, yeah, he sticks with Tellez. If he really, really sees sense. If he wants solidity, if he wants that... Yo, hold tight Maguire, man. You get me? But if he sees sense, yeah, then you get me that he'll definitely get me like what's it called? He'll keep Tellez in there. Tellez just gives us something different, man. He really, really does, man.
Yeah, positivity. It's bloody brilliant, isn't it? Like someone actually,
you know what I'm saying? Like it just gives us that kind of, you know what I mean? That durability, man. It's just unbelievable, man. And you know what, man? I'm all here for it, man. I really am, man. I'm all here for it, man.
I think his delivery is excellent as well. Like today, he completed 4 crosses out of 11. That's actually really good.
Mm-hmm. And the corner he put in as well, and Greenwood, it was going in, and the defender knocked it out, and it hit the defender's head and went over the bar. The way he whipped that in, I'm like, okay, we have someone from set pieces that allows us to be dangerous, because we do have good players. We do have players who are good aerially, like your Maguires, Axel when he's playing, etc. Pogba, Cavani can all head the ball, as can Rashford and Martial. So we got options.
Yeah, he created 4 chances today.
Okay,
yeah, the most on the pitch or something, innit?
Yeah.
But that's what's funny about football fans, yeah? Like, bruv, how long have man been saying get Luke Shaw out this place?
A long time.
And bare man have been saying, yeah, you man got agendas and that. All of a sudden, we get a decent left back in, yeah? He looks good, yeah? And now what, bruv? No one's coming. Bruv, no one's coming back now, Saeed. No one's coming back and saying, you know what, guys? You know what? That's what I mean. You must suck your mum.
Rants with the talk and that, yeah.
No, but you know what I mean, though, Saeed? That's why this game is so funny, bro. You know them ones. Them man always try to keep the receipts just in case and that. What's the point? You know them ones. Luke Shaw's had 7 years to prove himself.
Yeah, and he's had no competition, man.
No competition.
You
can't hold down that flipping position.
I think with Luke Shaw, we have to question his mentality as well, because last season when he actually played good was when Brandon Williams came in. And he proved. And now this season again with Tellez coming in, now he's improving.
He played better.
Man said that as well, Statman. You have to question his mentality when man's turning up to work, flipping 2 stone overweight, blood. Forget all of the other stuff. You know them ones there. Everyone praises Cristiano Ronaldo for staying in shape, yeah, but no one wants to talk about Luke Shaw, yeah. Do you know what I mean? For carrying timber, blood.
Yeah, you're unfit for work. Yeah, you're unfit for work. That shouldn't be it. You shouldn't be doing that. Like that's a criminal, that's a criminal offense to be doing that, innit? My boy JV says it. You basically work at a gym. How are you unfit? You work at a gym.
Fat PTs, innit? They're the worst, bruv.
Yeah, how are you work at a gym? It's nuts. Yeah, go on, Stan.
Let's actually give Luke Shaw some credit. Like this season, he's actually been decent. For me, he's been one of our better players.
He played well.
Yeah, defensively, he's been cold. But obviously, we need to progress.
Left centre back in a free. Luke Shaw, calm. I'm playing him every week.
Bro.
This back 3 thing, I'm telling you, man. You said that about Maguire, said it about Shaw. I'm like, yo, we have the players.
The back 3 suits the players that we have probably more. But the thing is, we don't play progressive football, so it don't matter. You know, it don't matter. Like it's a mentality thing. It's a mentality thing. That 5 at the back can work with the right manager.
Yes. Yeah. But I think a 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1, I think that also adds in a 4-4-2 diamond, whatever, with a better manager who can implement it correctly.
Yeah, I don't. There's not many managers in world football that can coach the diamond, so I'm not a fan of it.
Now, I'm not a big fan of it, but I'm saying even the way we've used it, we've seen Ollie, who we don't rate, use it effectively, like a better manager. But it wouldn't be my preferred formation, what I'm saying. And a manager coming in could utilize that at times.
Luke Rickshaw. Wow.
Mazza.
Mazza
think-
leader.
As I said before, my only concern with the back three is just Wan-Bissaka on that right hand side. Like going forward, I just still don't think.
You see that with him. Wan-Bissaka was like towards where Lindelof was there. You see Telles on the other side, literally trying to get forward. It just goes to show the two levels of like, you know what I mean, attacking intent, man. It's crazy, man. It's really, really is crazy.
Like
The problem with the back three, go on.
If you look at the average position, like Luke's thing, Wan-Bissaka's in that half, Telles is in like the other opposition's half.
So you know what that is? That's balance, man. Like
Yeah,
whatever.
but that was literally his starting position for most of the game was in their half, bro. He's always trying to steal a base, blood. If you watch him, he's always trying to steal half a yard. I love that.
Yeah, that's good. Like I say, that's balance. Like you have a one fullback who's bombing on, and then one who is a little bit more can cover in and that. So that allows Tellers to go because then everyone can kind of shift over to one side type of thing. And with that, it's a good problem to have.
And
The
another
only thing with the back five, it's not the football's not progressive. And when you go 1-0 down,
It can be though.
No, but hear me out. When you go 1-0 down, though, for me, the onus on you to win the game changes, and you can get caught out badly, man. You really can, because even though you're thinking you've got like three at the back and you're thinking right defensively we're sure, then you can still get found out. A lot of teams have been found out with five at the back, notably Arsenal. Out of all of them, you feel me?
But
Arsenal do not have the quality that we have.
No, but what I'm trying to say to you, though,
and
it's
Saeed,
still the
Arsenal don't play a
principle.
back five, yo. They play a back nine. Let's get that correct. All right, they don't play no back five.
They're playing back nine, yeah. But
Yeah,
when
they
you
play a
got to
back
change
nine.
it, though, for me, that's when can the manager be adaptable and say, right, boom, we're gonna change it up now. We're gonna, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if Oli can do. You're putting too much onus on Oli to change it. That's a problem. You know what I mean? A proper manager probably can change it around, but I'm not too sure if I'm gonna put Oli and say to him, right, responsible. When we go 1-0 down, what's the game plan from there? You know what I mean?
Okay,
Like,
so would you go? So Saeed, so would you like to see a 4-3-3? I'm guessing.
listen, man, I'm 4-3-3 all day long, mate.
Saeed, come on,
man.
bro.
4-3-3, the way forward, man. Look at
You
tonight,
play
man.
4-3-3 with our players, you're getting sacked.
Look at
Saeed.
tonight, though. Look at tonight, though, how
Saeed,
fluid
who
it
would
was.
so Saeed, who would be your three? Who would be your D? Would you play with a 6 and 2 8s?
Listen, I think you could play Donny and Fred on the 2-8s, man. I
And
really
leave
could.
the
And
guy-
you play
guy
Bruno.
exposed.
Who's your 6? What would you play? I'm
Fred
just
can
asking.
sit, man. Donny
So you
can
play
do
Fred
the
in the
roaming role.
But
Oh,
the
so
thing
you
is,
play.
Harry Maguire and Lindelof will be exposed. We saw it when we
The
had
problem
two
is for me,
sixes
though. The
earlier in
problem is for
season.
me. If the system works where Donny van der Beek and Fred, yeah, they're recycling the ball quickly. You know what I mean? They're covering the ground quickly. There's zones to play. You know what I mean? Like I feel like for me, if Bruno can help out as well when we don't have the ball, but we have to have hard working players. So everyone has to play to the system. Everyone has to play to a game plan. It has to be from the get-go. This has to be done in the training ground. I'm not talking it from like a one-off game where you say, right, go on 4-3-3, lads. It has to be coached in the system. I reckon you could get that, and we could bust if we got the ball, man. If you're telling me Bruno, Fred, yeah, and Donny van der Beek, can they not keep the ball? Yes or no?
I agree with that. They can keep
They
the
can
ball.
keep the ball. So when you keep the ball and you're in a well-coached
Yeah,
system,
but keep the ball against who though? Because
So,
What-
see,
what-
I'm
teams in
worried
Premier League?
about them,
What's-
bruv. If
what's
you
in
press
Premier League?
these man, yeah, I reckon you can run straight through them. I'm not gonna lie.
And-
If I
and
was
here's another-
Southampton, yeah, drilled by Southampton's manager, and I saw that midfield free, I'll laugh, bruv. I'll say, come on, then.
you reckon?
Bruv,
And
there's a
here's-
whole, bruv. Listen, Fred don't know about anticipating danger, bruv. Like he's a pressing machine. That's all he does. Like he doesn't read the game well, bro. Like
Yeah, but-
Fred would leave holes everywhere. Fred passes the ball, and his first instinct is to follow his pass, bro.
We saw Troy
Right.
Deeney say that last season.
Yeah.
When
I hope that we had
came off it.
Lingard and them man there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that
and
was-
no,
that
and
was
Saeed
different.
also
Last
as well. Yeah, go on, Statman. Go on, Statman.
Last season, he said that they targeted Fred because they know Fred, like when they press him, he can get at. And the thing is that even if you looked at, he gets dribbled past like 3.1 times a game last season. So he's not that combative midfielder you can trust in that 6 role kind of thing.
Yeah.
And
A
also
lot.
as well with the manager you was talking about, say, well, the manager we have, and you was talking about the issues with the 3-5-2. Would you trust Oli to coach these man to keep the ball in a 4-3-3 system? At least in the back three, you have more defensive security. You trust him.
Yeah. But I just feel like we're just going
You
against
trust
them.
Oli?
You know what I mean? Sorry?
You trust
You trust
Oli?
Oli to
So I don't
coach
trust
these
Oli,
man.
look, full stop, man.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying.
I
So
don't
the
trust
same
Oli full
the
stop.
same issue you would have with a back three is the same issue you would have with the 4-3-3.
But
Because of the
that's
manager.
problem, though. When we go, that's the problem is when we go 1-0 down in the 4-3-3 system, is it not adaptable for us to change up a bit in that kind of mode? Whereas the 3 at the back, yeah, you go 1-0 down, it's too much to change around, though. That's
Are you
my
talking
only-
about the players, or are you talking about the manager, if the onus being on them?
I think you
which
got to
one
look at the
was
balance
asking-
of. You look at the balance of play in terms of the players and the manager
These
included.
comments are mad. Saeed,
You know
they
what I'm
say
saying?
you're a fantasist, blood.
No,
Man-
listen, man. I'm a
Man saying
realist,
you're
man.
just fantasizing
My name
about this
says it.
4-3-3 thing, bro.
Listen, I think, listen, if I had a football team, I'll be doing madness. I might make a football team myself,
Yeah,
man.
but I'm
Let's
not
go,
lying.
Saeed.
If you play a 4-3-3 side with them three in there, you are
Listen, I'll
going
come
to
play
get
you. I'll be
hammed
orange in it.
into
I'll come play you.
oblivion.
I'll be orange in it.
My
I'll
team
be
would
orange.
shit all over your team if you had a team, with players of that profile. If
You
you
know what's
had
funny?
a player, like Bruno, that gives the ball away as much as he does, a player like Fred who doesn't anticipate danger and only reacts to it, and a player like Donny van der Beek that wants to play 1-2 touches, but he's not going to see the ball because when you give my team the ball, they're not going to give it back to you. Do you know what I mean? Fred is a reactive player. That's why I say him and McTominay together doesn't work. Fred and Matic together looks better because Matic at least sees fires, and he
Look
puts
at him
them
today.
out before
It
they
was awful
catch.
when he came on. Matic.
Yeah, but he needs legs
Looked all
next
over
to
the
him.
place.
If Fred had Matic's brain, he'll be the best. He'll be the best DM in the world, bro. But he doesn't. Fred is just an energy merchant, bro. He's a press
That's
machine.
feeling in disguise, No,
I mean,
listen,
he's a
respect
pressing
the man.
machine, bro.
Back
I mean,
feeling.
but he
back
needs Fred needs a calm head next to him, and so does Bruno. That's why Donny van der Beek complements both of them because
Yeah, of
Bruno
course,
needs a
mate.
calm head. Bruno's not composed. Neither is Fred. Do you see what I'm saying? So
I hear you, bro.
if you play them three in the midfield against a team like Southampton, who statistically
Let's try it.
press
You're
as
never
well as
gonna know
any
until you
team in
try it.
Europe.
How
Bruv,
many
we try it
formations have we
against
tried this
Southampton.
season?
We're going to get
How many
Ralphed,
formations have we
blood.
tried this season?
Saeed, let
Man
me
are
ask you
gonna
a
get
question.
Ralphed, blood.
Saeed, so let me ask you a question because you're saying 4-3-3 with Bruno, Fred, and Donny would be your preferred. What would be your second best three?
Second best three, you can have.
Yeah, I'm talking all players. We've got everybody fit. What would be your other midfield
For me,
three?
you can have
Behind
Matic
that?
and Fred and then Bruno. You know what I mean? They
Understand
can work
that,
as a
interesting.
4-3-3. You can have
Matic, Fred,
Pogba.
and Bruno, balance-wise, works, innit? The only
That's
problem
what I'm saying,
with that,
but-
again, the reason why it doesn't really work is because Fred can't pass like that. Fred's not the line breaker. Do you know what I mean? So then you're relying on Bruno to break lines again. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
It's
But
all
I
a
think
game by
the
game
balance-
basis and who you're
it gives
playing.
us
as
a
well.
balance, man.
It's
For
all
me, it
about
gives the
that.
balance. We've
But
tried
it's not
everything.
balanced, though. It's not balanced because then you're
We've tried
relying
everything.
too heavily on Bruno, to play the pass and then get on the end of it.
Have
You
we
see
not
what
tried
I'm saying?
everything though this season? Have we not tried everything this season? We've not tried a 4-3-3 yet.
We haven't tried. I wouldn't say we've tried everything. I'm saying that the balance, like this comment saying, I thought Rants like Fred. I do like Fred, but I know
but what happened, man?
I do like Fred, but
His
I know his
limitations,
limitations, bro. I know his limitations, bro. What I can't criticize him because I like, brother. I know what he's not good at.
Yo, Anna says it, man. Big up Anna, man. I think he can break the lines, man. I've seen it, man. Breaking
Bruv,
the lines.
but not when he's being pressed. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
bro?
I hear you, but-
bruv, Matic can break lines if he's not being pressed. You know them
I
ones.
think
He
I
can.
think it's built enough.
Yeah,
confidence, bro.
Matic clipped in a ball today.
Exactly.
Was
He
it,
clipped
was
to
it
one knee,
Greenwood?
bruv.
It was Greenwood,
Yeah,
wasn't it? And
man,
Greenwood
yeah.
almost took him around the
But
goalkeeper.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. If you don't press Matic, he can break lines. But the problem is, in modern football, because of how teams play, like for instance, you look at a Southampton and a Liverpool, because they've got three pressing midfielders, they don't play with a 10.
Is it down
that's
to
a
the culture
passenger.
though? Is it down to the culture when you have the ball quickly?
No,
boom?
because what I'm saying is certain players,
Yeah.
when you press them, they can get past players. Van der Beek, you can't press him. Brother, he can't be pressed. He'll just pop the ball around you and he's gone. You can't
Around
press
the
him.
corner.
Fred, you try to take a touch, Cruyff turn, and then it's gone. Like, you know them man. Same with McTominay, bro. You can't, bruv. Like them man there, bruv, you press them, you'll eat them alive, bro. Fred can only play them passes if he steps out into space and he looks up and the ball's on, he can play it. But he can't beat a press and then get his head up and then play the ball, bruv. Like, that's why Troy said, we got on his first touch and just pressed him because we know if we press him, you'll make the wrong decision. I like Fred, but Fred needs someone to put the fires out behind him. As Statman said, he averages at least 3 times a game he gets ram past, bro. So imagine if that's your last line of defense.
He's an engager. He's not like a clever,
Exactly.
intelligent
He's not a
player.
clever
I think in
player.
the right system though. You're looking at we're comparing to who did Tottenham have in Pochettino as
Wanyama, bruv, and he was just strictly pulling.
Wanyama.
It was Wanyama, bruv, and he was strictly putting out fires. Wanyama, that's all he did.
Dembele as well.
And bruv, Wanyama broke up the play, and Dembele held the ball and just played the short passes.
Yeah, probably that's not the best comparisons, but I'm just looking at it in terms of I still believe Fred, when he's pressed there, if it's in the right system, in the right zone, because for me, yeah, when you look at it, top managers in the world, they know when someone's going to press.
Some player said Fred couldn't break his wife. What's wrong with you, lot, man?
Oh, listen, louder.
Back inside a little bit, yeah. We did see Pep Guardiola wanted him in the 6th role as a Fernandinho replacement. So maybe he could do that lone 6th role.
100%,
I'm saying,
bro.
of course, being around system, being in a better system, of course, helps. So, like, say United were dominating and more 100%. On the ball, he's doing less defending. I've said this all the time. It doesn't matter how bad
he could do it in the Liverpool system.
He could. In the big games, he did it. Against Liverpool, he did it. Against Man City, he did it. Against Chelsea, he was unbelievable breaking the lines.
This season,
PSG, he did it. He's done it a lot this season. I don't think we put him in there. We say go and do it. I think there's a lot of hesitancy from fans, the manager. We don't just give him the confidence. Say, listen, you're going to be that person to break the lines in. When you get that ball, receive, move. You know what I mean? I feel like we don't give that reliance on Fred, and we're never going to see the best of Fred until we do that. Simple as that.
No, bro, I hear that. Listen, I'm a big Fred fan, and I know what Fred's good at. I know what he's good at, bruv. But it's one of them ones. That's why I compared him to Kante from time ago, because they're both guys, with amazing engines. Do you know what I mean? They break up play.
What's this guy saying?
And they can play the simple pass, bro. But I don't want Kante to break lines.
No, he's the worst at breaking lines, man. Bruv. He's the worst.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Three guys like that break up the ball, they need someone next to them that's going to play the ball. Do you know what I'm saying? And break the line for them. Which is why,
listen, I ain't them Kakayina, man.
You need to think about the balance. For me, the balance isn't there.
Nah,
you see what I mean? And that's what I mean. Like, if you're someone like Fred, who has to react to a run, but doesn't see it before, if you come up against a team that presses and breaks fast, you're in trouble, bro. Especially when you've got Harry Maguire with no pace behind him, and Lindelof's not very quick either.
It's a risk. It's a risk. Everything's a risk.
The only way you can play Fred at the 6 is if you've got like a Virgil van Dijk or something. Then you can play Fred at the 6. But you can't play Fred at the 6.
So all he hasn't picked a team. All he hasn't thought about what he was doing when he was signing all these players. Then you know what I mean? He didn't. He just.
But I said all this already, bro. He didn't think of the balance. He just bought the players.
No, he didn't think of the balance of play. Come on.
He didn't think of the. He didn't think of the balance. He just, like I said,
the balance of play
out from the back. So we bought a right back, Wan-Bissaka, who's not good on the ball. Do you know what I'm saying? We had Lindelof already, who's decent enough, needed pace next to him, so he brought Harry Maguire that's slower than him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I didn't want Harry Maguire, by the way.
I needed a proper right midfielder.
Wait.
You didn't want him.
Yeah, we can't keep going. Yeah. We need to get to that. You didn't want Harry Maguire. So when did you become such a big fan of him? Okay, so when did you become a fan?
When he came to the football club.
You seen him play and you was like, you're the guy. Is that what it was?
No, but I seen him play, but I said, could you not got a better value for 85 million? That was my... Okay. I didn't want Wan-Bissaka.
Did you know what?
But at that point, you know what, though? At that point, we had Ashley Young, mate. At that point, we had Phil Jones. At that point, we had Chris Smalling. You get me? Things change, you feel me?
Yeah, I think at that point, I wanted João Cancelo instead of Wan-Bissaka.
There you go,
I wanted João Cancelo
could have been a baller.
As well, but to be fair, he looked wavy in Italy. But again, we already know, bruv. You know what I mean? The Liga Lasagna, blood. That's what they call it, blood. It's a dead league, fam.
Trust me, João Cancelo this season has improved.
What is wrong with you?
What is João Cancelo for?
Man said La Liga Lasagna, you know.
Cancelo was cold, man.
Exactly. Cancelo this season has massively improved. And he's playing left back as well.
I think he's a baller, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I saw him play right back, bruv. In the Liga Lasagna, he looked cold, blood.
That's a
you know what I'm saying? But that's what it is, though, the Liga Lasagna, bro. Because honestly, when you got 50-year-olds top scorer in that league, blood, he needs to get in the bin, innit? Like,
respect Zlatan's name.
But Cancelo, I wanted him, innit? Like, do you know what I mean? Because he looks so techie on the ball. Know what I mean? And bro,
we got robot, man. We got robot dancer now, man. You get me? It's one of them. We got to have to deal with it, man. We got.
On God, we would have been better off with like a Seamus Coleman type baller, than Wan-Bissaka. I swear down. When Seamus Coleman was in his prime, bro, he was decent, blood. I swear down.
You went with the Wan-Bissaka slander and that.
No, like, about that, man.
I like Wan-Bissaka. I like Wan-Bissaka. Yeah. I like
Wan-Bissaka. I think at that point we conceded something like 56 goals that season. So defensively we were shocking, and Wan-Bissaka and Maguire, whether you like them or not, they've been brought in, and we got the third best defense in the league.
They did improve the defense
last year.
No,
you got some Helly in that milk, bro. What's going on?
It's coconut water, bruv.
Say that.
I said Henny, you know.
You know when you man mix with the drinks, bro. You man mix with anything, man. You know what I'm saying? Bro, that ain't no water, man.
I said Henny, you know, with the milk.
Man
That's
dribbling
a
on that Henny. You know?
Oh,
You're a
shout out
joker, fam.
Zlatan as well. Liga lasagna, bruv. He knows, blood. I'm telling you. Liga lasagna, bruv.
Yeah,
He,
you lot
bruv,
take
listen,
it.
absolute legend, my guy. You know like that. But no, it's the truth, blood. Comments, YouTube comments, man saying, hold on. He said Thiago, Pjanic, Scholes, Xavi, these men are press resistant. That's what I mean. Them kind of technical ballers. You see, like Thiago Alcantara, blood. That's the kind of brother you could play in the six. Even though, yeah, he's not really like a ball winner in terms of he's not like an
Ndidi in terms of that.
Exactly. He's not like an Ndidi. He's also not like a friend. He's not going to engage. But what he will do is he'll read it and he'll step in, similar to what Carrick does. But then when he intercepts, if you try and press him, he'll drop the shoulder and send you to the shops, blood. You know them, man. Like that's what Fred don't have that. Fred will panic and then just give it back to you. Do you know what I mean? So I know that Fred isn't that kind of player.
I don't think anyone in our squad can actually do that. I don't think Pogba can do that.
That's why our top priority should have been
Ndidi. We need that Ndidi.
I'm a big fan of Ndidi. I'm a big fan of Ndidi.
How much
No. We greedy Statman both, man. Ndidi and Sancho. Let's go, man. I don't put Meccano all in.
Obviously, I both, but like, for
I
me,
want party, but they man done a music video, so I'm gonna allow that for now. You get me? Like them man.
Nah, for me, it was all Indeed.
Them man blew the budget on the music video. Them man blew the budget on the music video. You feel me? Like,
yo, did you see?
That, man.
Complete side note. Did you see Robbie say when Ty was stuttering and Robbie was like, "See, you're stuttering because you're chatting foolishness." That had me probably.
Oh my God!
Super chat here. It says Star Wars Galaxy says every player has a weakness. That's why you need a style. Of course,
there you go.
And you need a team of 11. That's why it's a team game. Yeah, of course, I agree with that.
Sir. That's
it's like the saying of saying now you put a player to a rubbish team, they become rubbish as well. You know what I'm saying? If you put like I don't know, you get me. You can put a world class player to our team, they'll look rubbish. You feel me? Because it's the system before.
I think everyone in the comments is saying Dennis Zakaria from Borussia Mönchengladbach right
now.
As I said before,
that's my guy, blood. I signed him in my career mode as well.
We've been talking about him,
Pogba, and Bruno in the free blood. And
that's what I'm saying.
Oozing blood.
He hasn't played post lockdown.
Okay, I remember you saying that.
Yeah.
Samara is another one. There's a one from them.
His name keeps popping up, man. His name keeps popping up.
Zakaria's the guy, bro. Dennis the Menace, blood. I signed him in career mode. I'm telling you, he's the guy, blood.
Career mode, you know.
Yeah. I signed him, bro. He's holding up my DM. He's just killing it, bro. Dennis.
How old is he? How old is he, Statman?
It's about 23.
Is that 23?
The one from RP Leipzig's a good one as well. Conrad Lime, I think it's called.
Oh, yeah.
Kevin Campbell, he's retired, isn't it?
No, Kevin Campbell plays for Leipzig as well.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, he's cold as well. Campbell, yeah, he's cold. But Lime was a good one as well. He's a very, very good player.
24, Zakaria. 24.
Zakaria, yeah. Who else did we get?
The guy said Wan-Bissaka plays like he's fighting spirits, blood.
Aye.
These man are killing me in the comments. What is wrong with you, man?
Someone's saying indeed he's crap on the ball.
No, indeed he's not amazing on the ball, but it doesn't have to be, bro.
Yeah,
he's not crap. No, I think crap is an overstatement.
Yeah,
he's competent enough on the ball.
He's an unbelievable ball winner, in my opinion. He's like top 3 in the world in terms. That's how highly I rate him.
He is statistically.
If Ndidi doesn't get top 4 this season, he has to go, mate. He has to go.
And another shout. Camavinga. Camavinga's a shout as well because he's
defensive. It's too young though, it's too young. That's a problem.
Yeah, but like his defensive numbers are right up there when I did the
he's a baller, but I don't think Man United will be able to shell that much money on a kid like that.
He's going Real, I think.
Yeah, he got Real, man. He got Real, bro.
He's cold.
But them man kill players off though. Real Madrid, they kill players off, man. You know them ones there, bro. They're killing players over there. You know them ones there.
Indeed, he would cost at least 60 M's though.
That's
worth it. I reckon that's worth it.
I think that's more than worth it.
What he adds to the team. Like he improves the first 11. Not only does he improve the first 11 defensively, he gives a platform to your offensive players. So offensively, you get better because you could play 1-6. Or this, you can't play 4-3-3. Boom, that's out the window. Because you can just put Ndidi there and play him with a Pogba and a Donny, Pogba and Bruno, Bruno and Donny, whichever.
That'd be cold, you know.
He gives you options there. Yeah, man, serious.
Even I like Tillemans, you know, Tillemans.
I don't really see him as that, that holding midfielder kind of thing.
Yuri's
He
not
can
a
do the
6,
holding
bro.
role.
He's an 8, bro.
Yeah.
But he can still do a defensive role, though. But he's yo,
He
listen,
could, but again, we
Timberlands
missed
is
out on
good.
him, bro. We could have got him for 40 M's, but that's what I'm
40
saying,
M's,
bro.
yeah.
We're a shambles, bro.
Timberlands is cold, yo. Yeah, I like him, man. 23 as well, only 23.
Bro.
Get me?
Yeah, he's a number 8 though. He's not really a number 6, is he?
But the problem is he can adapt to that role, though. I've seen him play for
You can
Belgium,
adapt to it.
But
at
then
Belgium
it's
he
like,
plays for Belgium. He plays alongside Witzel in the
Yeah.
double pivot.
But then it's
Yeah,
again
I
to
don't
having
say
double pivot.
Yeah, but
it's like,
Axel's the deepest, is the deeper one though, bro. He plays
Yeah.
the 6.
Declan
That's
I
Rice,
said
yeah.
Timberlands, man. I didn't say Timberlands. Relax, man. Yeah, this internet's crazy, you know. I said Timberlands, man.
I said to millions.
Yo, I'm bad with accents, man. I'm bad with accents, bro.
That's
I'm
calm,
bad
fam,
with
innit?
accents.
It's calm. Don't worry about it. We knew what you meant. That's all that matters. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
but-
saying? We understood.
But Pogba's Zakaria and Bruno, yeah, is a mad thing. You know them ones, and that's what it is, bro. Like our scouting network's a joke, blood. You know them ones. We spent all summer looking at Jaden and Grealish, yeah, when man could have just been out here like grabbing players in.
I actually don't think it's that Sky network because like whenever someone does good, like Alfonso Davies, Leon Goretzka, they've all his reports coming out said that we recommended the club to sign them, and they just say no. So I think it's just like higher
I wonder
up.
if- yeah,
They
who's
don't-
saying
They
no?
want to sign,
That's
yeah, exactly. They want to sign the luxury player kind of thing, the shirt sale players.
Man said I'm like Mercer with the names, you know. Yo, big up. But he's bad. He's bad, him, man. Mercer,
yeah,
yo.
yeah. You're not as
And
bad
there's
as
a
Mercer.
report of Woodward stepping down as well, which I just think is rubbish.
Nah, he's not stepping down. man.
Yeah.
Them man are just teasing us, bro. When I saw
Teasing
that,
us,
I was
mate.
thinking, bro, how can we make this happen?
And you saw the same day the director of football stuff happens. It happens every single summer, like after the transfer
Yeah.
window.
Hey,
Trust me, man.
all we have is hope, so I'm getting sucked in. You know what I'm saying? All we have is the hope that he can resign and we sign a DOF in it. So I'm all for it in it. I'm a lead right into these rumors and that. I am pushing that.
Yeah,
Pushing
my man
that train.
saying the comments, YouTube comment says Camavinga was doing bits today. Declan Rice or
Declan
Ndidi
Rice, I
for
like
60
him.
million. I like Declan, but I'm taking Ndidi all day.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah,
Didi,
yeah.
yeah, Didi.
I don't see
Yeah.
I've said this with this Rice. I know Saeed, you're big on him. Every
Nah,
time I
Declan's-
see him,
Declan's
I
is
don't
cold.
I don't see a 70,
Why you
80
guys
million
is
pound
rice
player.
with bananas.
I think it's because of the English tax as well.
Yo, shout out to Rice and Banana, man. Come on. Statman
Yeah,
looks
I
like
don't-
he had that as well, man.
No, I have not. Not even
Yeah, I don't get the
Aye.
Declan Rice thing and that. When people talk 60, 70, 80 M's,
I think-
I'm like,
I think that's just the English tax, though, isn't it?
yeah, even with the English tax, because like even obviously Chelsea talk of signing them, like, does he
But
improve?
that's
their
why
first
I would
11?
stay away from them Englishmen, yeah, because of the tax, bro. Like, I stay away from them
bet you-
unless they're exceptional. For me,
Yeah.
Jack Grealish is exceptional. I
Yeah.
just pay the money. You know the one.
It's like what's that brother called? Harry Winks. I bet he's probably worth about 30 million on the British
I
tax.
think
but
He
you'll
was
pay
linked with City
40.
over the
No,
weekend.
you'll pay 40 for him probably with the British tax.
Easy.
he was linked to City in the summer, and it was around 40 million.
What for Winks?
Man.
Yeah.
That's
Man, like
mad, you know.
Winkerbell. That's what I'm saying, bro.
That's
And
nuts.
then
That's
and then
nuts.
flipping Ismail Benacer as well, bruv, at AC
Oh,
Milan.
AC Milan.
That's my guy, bruv. He's so wavy,
Algerian, yeah.
sick, fam. You know them ones, but bruv, like, listen, we don't play saucy enough football to have a player like that. We don't play saucy enough football, yeah, to play football like that. But this guy on the ball is a joke, brother. You man like Musa Dembele a bit, bruv, on the ball, just mad techie,
Musa
bruv.
Dembele, yes. All
You know,
right,
bruv, you know the
right.
way Dembele just rolls, man, bruv. It's just
Yes.
it's nuts.
Musa Dembele was probably the best roller. The
Yeah,
way
he just rolled
glides past
everyone, bro. Gliding. He was so
I
underrated
reckon-
at Tottenham.
Yes,
That-
extremely
he
underrated
could've
at
played
Spurs.
Yeah, he was underrated, bro. He left too early, man.
China.
Man
money.
are saying Calvin Phillips as well. I don't know about Calvin Phillips. Though. I don't know.
I like him, you know. I like him.
I think he's a good
you know.
player, but I don't know how much of that, yeah, is
Their system.
Bielsa.
their system and Bielsa, bro.
Yeah. And is he,
Because when man plays for England, he doesn't play the same way he plays for Leeds.
that's
But
what I'm
that's
saying.
Gareth
and
Southgate,
Is he exactly what
no
we
one
need?
plays
To
well
me,
for Leeds.
to me, United need a destroyer. If we're gonna get, we have enough creativity in our midfield areas. We need a DM who's just gonna just destroy. You get me? Get about the pitch, take the ball off people, and give it to our players who can play. And Ndidi fits that bill. That's why, and he's Premier League proven. So it's like I would thoroughly go with Ndidi.
Yeah.
100%, bruv. All the banana rice jokes in here. You man are
Oh, you allow that, man.
men are violating.
Listen, Rants said, when
Yo.
we go to...
Saeed, did you eat banana and rice on a live stream or something on a watch along? Is that where this is come from?
Conflicts. That was a conflict.
Oh yeah. Nah, I know it was conflicts, but I'm saying where's the banana and rice come from? Yeah, me.
It's gonna come soon. We're gonna do a watch along, man. Banana and rice watch
Are
along.
you gonna do
And he's gonna
banana
have
and
his
rice? Right.
plantain.
Okay.
What is it called? A plantain. The
I told you I'll send you some. I'll send you some Caribbean food, and then I'll taste your Somali food.
Yeah. Say that.
Because, bruv, I swear down, I went into one Somalian restaurant. Yeah, I told you like 3 weeks ago. Yeah, there was no menu, so I left. I was like, "How's there no menu, blood?" I said, "What kind of uncivilized shit is this?"
There's no menu, but then there's no queue in the Jamaican shop. You feel me like that? It works two ways.
This guy, hey. Allow the Jamaican shops, all right, fam. Allow it.
There was no menu, blood.
Bro. I was in
there
the
was
queue
no
all day,
menu,
bro.
blood.
Taking
no menu.
Bro,
I went to because people just know what they want, blood. I was like, bruv, there's no menu.
Yeah, but the thing is, I went to a Jamaican shop to get some curry goat, and bro, man just went past me, bro. I was like, yo, is that queue or what, man? You feel me? Like,
yeah, because there's no queue in it.
Yeah. Where was you? Where did you go? Where was it?
I went this was about a couple of months ago before the lockdown, didn't it?
Nah, what shop was it? What food shop?
It's down my side, but down my side.
What, do you go Chicken Run? Is that where it was? Was it Chicken Run?
Yeah, Chicken Run down there.
Oh yeah. That Chicken Run slaps. That's why I said that, innit? Yeah. I need to go.
But that man was just going past me, and I was like, "Yo, what's going on here?"
No, you got to stand your ground, fam, man. You got a roll man. You got a roll man in the queue, man. You know what I'm saying? A roll man.
At least we have civilized. You get me? We got our orders, innit? You feel me? Like, come on, man.
Don't even have menus, blood. Man's talking about orders. Oh, super chat here.
Freestyle.
Super chat here. Adam said, in 4-3-3, the holding isn't defensive. It's a player that completes the press and quickly releases it. 4-3-3 is a possession-based system. You need to have the ball. Exactly, and we don't have the ball, bruv. So like it wouldn't suit the way we play. And he said, you don't need Casemiro and Didi Partey, but Fred, Jorginho, Verratti, Neves, etc. That's why coaching is paramount in 4-3-3. Otherwise, you're too open. I hear what you're saying, yeah. But it depends on your style of play, bro. Because not every 4-3-3 is the same. If you don't press well from the front, you need a destroyer in that midfielder. You're fucked. The reason why Liverpool can get away with playing and not playing a destroyer is because they press as a unit, bruv. That's the only reason. So you don't see man having to defend.
That's why you can play Henderson in that holding role.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, Fabinho, but even if you look at a team that presses well, like City, they played 4-3-3 when they won their back-to-back titles, and they played Fernandinho in there, who is a destroyer. You know what I'm saying? So, like you say, not every 4-3-3 is the same. Like it's different. It's all
City don't press like City don't press like Liverpool.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't press anymore, though. City don't press anymore at all now. They're the worst at pressing, but now they used to have David Silva to used to be the forefront of the pressing and Aguero, but now it's not there anymore.
They just lack sheer quality. You can't.
That's why at the beginning, bruv, like he was benching Aguero because Aguero wasn't pressing. You know that. Yeah. And that's what it is. So again, the system is always paramount, and that would depend on what kind of player you play in the six. That's all it is. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up everyone in here. Make sure you smash the like button.
Big up
the bare man in here, bruv. Make sure you smash the like. You know, like how many have we done the 1,000, guys? Because if we ain't done the 1,000, you mods, blood, it might be furlough again, fam.
I think following mods out here.
Bro, it might be furlough, blood, because I swear down, we've had honestly, we've had bare viewers, bro. There's been at least 1.5K, minimum. The whole time
come on, man.
Large, come on.
Man. Like, big up everyone inside. You know what I mean? You lot, make sure you smash the like before you leave. You know what I mean? Big up everyone on YouTube. Big up everyone on Twitch. What are we going with for man of the match then, bruv? I'm sticking with Donny, blood.
It has to be Donny.
Donny, man.
I'm saying Bruno.
Fair enough. Okay. That's all right.
Everyone played well.
Bruno, bruv, everyone apart from Rashford played well. Like, you know them, man. Like that started. Now I'm gonna be real. Out of everyone that started,
Martial was on the cuff as well, though. Martial still not got the quality that he's still looking for more.
Even though they weren't their best games, Rashford and Martial, I just think the link between everyone at times, the one passion, skills and stuff like that, the fluid, everyone played their part. Yes, Donny and Bruno were the better ones, and Cavani were the better players in that, but Rashford and Martial played their parts. Tellers as well.
They were on the fringes, innit? They were on the fringes of it.
That's a fair point. Yeah, that's a fair point.
They were on the fringes of it, but I just think, that Martial showed more glimpses of quality Do you know what I mean?
That's a fair
Then
point.
Marcus got then on the ball. Do you know what I mean? Apart from the penalty and the goal that he scored that got disallowed from the Bruno pass, I don't remember him doing much. Do you know what I mean?
Something we haven't touched on. Another positive is that we killed him off early, and we got to take off our like main players off. Like Bruno came off after 60. So like no excuses on the weekend for Oli now.
Yeah, say nothing.
Oh, you'll still find some.
Yeah.
You'll still find some.
There, man. You find some, man.
You'll still find some. But you know what? Like today was a good result. Do you know what I mean? It's good
Yeah,
that
man.
we didn't have to sit here complaining about the flipping result, and we could just talk general football, bro, which is always
That's
good.
it, man.
Do you know what I'm
People
saying?
don't realize that we're giving you the best football analysis you can get, man.
But bro, we don't even want to talk about, like, we don't want to be bitching about these players. Like, we don't. We just want to come in here and have good vibes and that, bro. Like, man don't want to be here complaining because man are stinking the place up.
Yeah, and
Do you
like
know
I
what I'm
said, we've seen it today, like what they can do, especially that first half. Like the football, like I was genuinely excited watching the match. Like, look at the movement, one touch passing. I see man playing 1-2s. Rashford went on that run early when he dribbled into the box. We see Martial as well. Like, yeah, man, we all with it. We're all United fans. We all want to see Manchester United be successful.
Yeah, I think this is probably one of the games I've enjoyed most. Like, for a long time. Even the Leipzig game. Leipzig game was like last 20 minutes we did bits, but like, for me, the first half an hour, some of the football we were playing was just like,
and then it was pressure off. And then it was pressure off, bruv, Saeed. Man just poured a little glass of wine and said, yeah, man's going to watch this game. We're 2-0 up. It's a game
That's
over.
it, man. That's
you know what I mean?
it.
We watched it with no pressure, like no nothing. We actually could enjoy the game. Do you know what I mean? And we can't do that with United. Normally, we're literally on the edge till the last whistle, innit? So
we're in a kind of a strained relationship, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't know where the girl's going, man. You don't know what's there, man. You just, you know what I mean? 1 minute she's with you, 1 minute she's not, man. So we've got to keep holding her, man.
This guy, man.
You know what I mean?
With the great analogies of that, you know what I'm saying?
Free Tanya and that, come on.
This Ahmed guy.
I said free Tanya, you know.
So what? Like, did you manage to sort out the negotiations, brother?
Listen, man,
are they beyond repair now, bro?
I think the contract's been terminated, man.
We're waiting on Fabrizio Romano. Here we go. That's what I was waiting on.
It's the contract stalled,
saying,
man.
Here we go. Yeah,
man, the contract stalled, mate.
That's a free
contract stalled, man. Contract stalled, man. I think, you know, we're moving on, man. We're moving on. We're looking out for new targets. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. You're back in the transfer. You're back in the transfer
market. So I'm going to go in there and I'm going to find out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I respect
you. Know what it is, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you can get this one over the line. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, man. Russ, we know what we're doing. Don't worry, man. You get me? I know you're the kingpin, but come on.
Hey, I'm retired, bro. You know that, man. I have my boots up.
You're out of the game.
I'm out of the game. Big up, guys. Hey, make sure you slap the like. You already know what to do. Make sure you follow Statman on Twitter and Instagram. Make sure you follow the Mandem's YouTube. The link's in the title. All you got to do is just click that. And it doesn't even take you away from here. So just click that. Make sure you subscribe. You know that you've always got content coming out. What day are we today? Tuesday? Wednesday?
Someone said Saeed didn't want to give the ABBA contract.
Oh, my Lord.
All right, that's funny.
No, I mean, tomorrow, back with Akeem tomorrow at 4. He's out of hospital and that, and he's back. And then, obviously, and then me and Saeed are back tomorrow at 7, bruv. So, you get me? You got 2 shows tomorrow. You already know that. And obviously, my career mode as well. So, man's out here, bruv. You get me?
Working, man. Hashtag we working.
Always working. You know what I'm saying? So, big up everyone inside. Make sure you follow up the Mandem. You get me? And we'll catch you tomorrow.